The filthy era continues on Friday nights. I'm Chris Charlton, and this is Finish Strong for the week of May 28th, 2021. Collision has been an epic series on njpw Strong over the last few Friday nights, and it all culminated this week with the first ever defense of the Strong Openweight Championship as Tom Lawlor took on Chris Dickinson. But it was a night full of incredible singles matches, starting with Clark Connors taking on AJ Zed. The Wild Rhino Connors has certainly made an impression on njpw Strong since officially graduating from Young Lion status. But Andreas John Ziegler was keen to make his own mark, and Clark Connors' no-nonsense approach coupled with AJ Zed's oversized confidence made this an intriguing one to watch. Connors was extra aggressive towards AJ Zed both in the ring and outside as he rang his opponent off the ring post, but his intensity was met with a Ziegler hotshot and a slingshot DDT, and AJ Zed continued to wrestle with a ring presence that belied his young age. As Connors wanted a spear, he was popped up into a hard left fist by AJ Zed. Yet Connors brought that Rhino-like intensity. A big-time pounce derailed AJ Zed, and although he ate an impressive springboard knee by Ziegler for 2, a power slam and then a spear led to a very stiff new finish for Clark Connors and an impressive victory. Wheeler Yuto was another impressive recent debutant on Strong with a tall task in front of him as he faced El Fantasma. Both men were remarkably evenly matched in the early goings before Fantasma pulled the hair to get the upper hand in a headlock. As the pace quickened, Yuto got a near fall on ELP and sprung out of a monkey flip to land on his feet before hitting a dropkick, but the frustrated Fantasma took advantage in aggressive and brutal form. With that arguably loaded boot, Fantasma stomped down on the hand of Yuto and dealt insult and injury in equal measure. Yuto battled back with some impressive crossbodies for near falls, but Fantasma rattled off his signature neckbreaker and nearly finished off the match with Thunderkiss 86. Yuto avoided the sudden death and caught El Fantasma with a German suplex for 2 before negotiating an Indian deathlock, but Fantasma went back to the hand in illegal form, biting at the appendage before loading up the boot and kicking and connecting with sudden death for the victory. But all eyes were on our main event tonight and the first ever defense of the Strong Openweight Championship as filthy Tom Lawlor defended against Chris Dickinson. Lawlor was cornered by the Team Filthy members JR Kratos and Danny Limelight, further reminding challenger Dickinson of his expulsion from the group 2 weeks ago. Dickinson was certainly wary of those at ringside, but had all his attention focused on Tom Lawlor as he tested himself on the mat with a submission grappling master. But it was Lawlor who had the ground advantage. Both had heel hooks on the other before Lawlor was able to stand into a sharpshooter that had Dickinson call out in pain. Dickinson had better luck on his feet. He was able to dropkick Lawlor and ducked a spinning heel kick before being able to connect with a dragon screw on the ring apron, using his environment to his advantage and dealing some heavy damage to his opponent. Yet Lawlor was able to respond in kind, trapping Dickinson's leg in the ropes and then connecting with a stunner to weaken the knee of his challenger. Dickinson was able to bring the aggression, but that knee came into play when he was stopped and dropped at the 10-minute mark and Lawlor transitioned from an ankle lock into a figure 4. But as Lawlor kept using the ring as a weapon, gaining extra leverage on an elevated choke in the corner, he was caught by Dickinson. A massive suplex before 3 clotheslines and a DVD had Lawlor in deep trouble. And this was when Team Filthy got involved, but not for long. Both Danny Limelight and JR Kratos got a little bit too close to the ring for comfort, Limelight getting popped by Dickinson, and JR Kratos being taken out by Brody King before he could get any closer. The match now a clear 1-on-1 battle. Dickinson connected with a vertical drop brainbuster for 2, and the offense on this match grew more fierce and more violent by the moment. A massive German suplex and Chris Dickinson wanted a second, but was blocked into a double wrist lock for Tom Lawlor, and then moments later, a TTD-like driver for 2. With a surge of momentum, Lawlor struck, connecting with an Argentine neckbreaker, and then cinching in a front chancery. The match was taking its toll on both men as they exchanged strikes, and although Dickinson was able to suplex out Off one choke from Tom Lawlor, the champion was able to catch his challenger with a sleeper on the run, and then a sleeper suplex that scored the pinfall as Tom Lawlor recorded a successful first defense. Who's next for Tom Lawlor? We might have an answer already, as the backstage comments revealed.
You already know what it is. Did you see that?
Yes!
You see the dirty
the champ is... The champ is here. The chump? What the hell?
First
Get out of here.
successful title defense.
Get off.
That's pretty cool, Tom. You know what happens around here when you beat a champion, right?
Yeah, but you didn't beat me.
Nonetheless,
Dickinson's not even on my team. It was 5-on-3.
I'll be around. Congrats.
Who was it?
I don't know. This is the longest reigning, first and only ever New Japan Strong Openweight champion. And there's nothing that's going to...
Nothing.
That's gonna
Nothing.
change
I don't
that.
give a damn. I don't give a damn about Carl Fredericks, Blue Wolf, whoever that was. He's not getting a title. Why would he doesn't deserve a damn thing.
I don't even
he
like
doesn't
the
even
dude,
deserve my
so-
time. Yeah. You know what, pal? We'll think about it. We'll talk. We'll send you the contract. It's in the mail. Yeah. Sure, Carl. Sure, Blue Wolf. No. He ain't strong. He ain't strong. We're out of here.
Time will tell when Carl Fredericks is able to make that challenge to Tom Lawlor official, but it may well be in our next series coming up on NJPW Strong in the coming weeks. Stay tuned to njpw1972.com for more information. That's it. We've finished strong for another week. Until next time, Gokigenyo, sayonara.